Hey everyone, welcome to another segment of Vital Statistics. I'm Shemetris Vital, and you've guessed it, there's no time like the present time. Well, at this present time, I have just completed my first Made for More event with McGrew, Marion Napoleon, and Sandra Stubbs. Oh my God, what a blessing. If you guys missed the event, it is okay, because I do believe there's going to be some more events coming your way. But I want to talk just a little bit about what Made for More is. So Kim, can you just tell us what is Made for More?
Made for More is an event where you can come and find the different seasons of life, if you will. You'll deal with purpose, you'll deal with transition, and you'll deal with destiny. It's a place where you can find your certainty so that regardless of what changes around you, you won't change.
Okay. Do you guys want that? You want some change in your life? And then, so you brought in Ms. Marion Napoleon and Sandra. So Sandra, tell us about Made for More in your own words.
Made for More for me is an opportunity to explore the you on the inside and give that person a voice to know that they are significant and it's time to thrive.
Okay, so it's time to thrive. And Marion, what do you have to say about just Made for More?
Sure, Made for More for me is absolutely a large portion of everyone that we deal with is walking in bondage. Very few people know how to walk through success and walk in success. So when we talk with them about Made for More, we're trying to get them to push to their destiny, not tomorrow, but right now. So when we talk about you're made for more, it's all about arriving at the place where you have to be. We're all made for more.
I love that, and I know that I'm made for more. So I'm going to put you guys on the spot because obviously in front of me I have three amazing authors. First, Miss Marion Napoleon. She has Lady Silverstone's Darkest Hour. So this is one of her books. Is this the first book? Is it number 2, number 3?
It's number 2, but this is a series, and it's all a reality series on life, different issues of life.
Okay, so just tell us a little bit about this book.
Lady Silverstone's Darkest Hour. It's really titled Where in This Hell is God?
Wow.
One of the things that I found in my worldly walk and in my Christian walk is a large portion of most Christian books were 90% Bible and 10% application. So for the woman or the man who's really struggling in life with life issues, you know, it's difficult for them to really find a real journey of how to walk through that. So what I wanted to do is deal with some real life situations so that they can see that those of us who they assume are successful, that we've walked in and out of doors that we were not proud of, that were doors of bondage, but through that and our introduction to the Word of God, that is how we were able to walk out of it and into victory. Stop being victims and look to be victorious. And that's all it is. It's a true journey. And that journey continues on with our next series. You know, and a lot of the second series will deal with domestic violence and all of those different things. So it's a journey of real life issues.
I love that. And this is one of, or the second in a 3-part series?
This is the first, and the second one is due out soon. It's actually a 3-part series.
A 3-part series. So go ahead and tell us, how can we get a hold of these books?
Well, you can get a hold to it a couple of ways. Actually, if you Google Lady Silverstone's Darkest Hour, you should be able to really purchase it through any of the normal venues, or you can go to MarionNapoleon.com, or you can go to LadySilverstone.com, or I Finish Strong. .net.
Okay, and so we have, so I thank you so much for that, Marion. Sandra Stubbs and McGrew, you guys have written 2 books. You have a workbook, which is what I have in front of me, and you also have the I Finish Strong book. So I want to hear from you first, Kim. Just tell me, how did we get to I Finish Strong? What does that mean?
Wow, I Finish Strong. It's basically, really, Sandra came up with I Finish Strong. That is something that God gave her when she was dealing with blindness, the different ailments. And then with myself, within the I Finish Strong book, you'll find different success stories. It's a walk throughout life. It's a walk throughout the seasons of change that we both had to conquer. And then when we came up with the I Finish Strong series, we had to take it to the next level. So the book, you'll find just our personal life history.
Okay.
What's going on, what happened, the things we had to conquer in order to hit different people at their stage. the I Finish Strong workbook, we want you to begin to write down the different things that, the tools, the maps, the strategies that's going to propel you forward. So now with the I Finish Strong series, you end up seeing the I Finish Strong University. So now we want to bring in those individuals who have transitioned or who may be stuck or who may be in a position to, I want to move, but I can't move. I might be paralyzed. But now these are different classes to help you, to propel you, to engage, to enroll, and to move forward. They're going to give you those tools that's going to keep your mind from trying to go back to those past histories and interrupt the pattern. So like for Made for More, that's part of the series. Then you'll hit the I Finish Strong, the university. But if you could, go to the book. You can go to barnesandnobles.com or amazon.com. You can get the book and begin to just research. Find the different elements, the things that make you quirk, the things that, you know, hey, what is keeping me from finishing strong? What is holding me back? What are those patterns? You know, we all have patterns of history that we don't necessarily want to feel that pain again. We don't want to feel that rejection again. Confrontation is the best cure. So with I Finish Strong, we want you to look past the issues, look past the problems, and begin to say, how can I move forward? And how can I begin to redefine the nature of my association and become the new me?
Okay. And so with that, thank you, Kim. You said, Sandra, you were dealing with blindness. And of course, we were in a studio and some people forgot to turn off their phone, so you hear a phone. But anyway, Sandra, you, your sisters mentioned that you were dealing with blindness. And so obviously you had to deal with the issue to finish strongly. So how did you finish strongly? And of course, there goes the phone again.
Yes, we all have technical difficulties and physical, emotional difficulties. My difficulty with blindness was how do I maneuver through this physical ailment that was happening to me. And I remember, just like it was yesterday, sitting at a basketball game with my husband, and I had been blind for about 3 or 4 months. I remember sitting in the stadium, and he was yelling at my daughter was playing, and they were losing by a couple of points. And you know, anytime you've been in a battle and you've been struggling to try to win something and something gets ahead of you, you feel fatigued and you want to give up. And he was sitting right behind me, and he yelled, "Finish strong. You didn't come here to lose." And that shot pierced through me just like a blade, and it just pierced my spirit. And I said, finish strong. I didn't come this far to lose. And I went home with that and meditated on that, woke up the next morning, finished. I didn't come this far to lose. Yes, I'm going through blindness. Yes, I'm going through sickness. Yes, the doctors say this is going to be permanent, but I did not come this far to lose. And I woke up and began to write. I began to write about my life story. I began to write about the thing that will pull me out. What do I need to look at? How do I maintain momentum? How do I stay focused? Where am I going from here? And how do I get there? And that's where the book was being birthed. And I just partnered with Kim and partnered with some other people that helped me stay focused in that hour.
Wow. Well, I am amazed at this because obviously listening to everyone's story and just hearing the inspiration and the empowerment. And you know, and I want to tell everyone out there, because we utilize technology and we utilize what we have, and obviously you have to start somewhere, and that's something that I've gained from just being at the Made for More event, is that you've got to start somewhere. So even if you're watching this video and you heard the phone ring, you heard a little music, or you heard something, you just have to be willing to start, because we don't have everything that we need to start, but if you just start somewhere, as Kim and her sister and Marion says, you can finish it strong. So I want to encourage somebody, no matter what you heard in the background, it's about the message. And you know, we're taking the opportunity, because I wouldn't have had this opportunity had I not come to this event, but you have to start somewhere. And as I can constantly tell you guys, we've just got to keep taking those steps to do whatever it is that we have purposed our life to do, and whatever God has put in us. So I thank Kim McGrew, Marion Napoleon, and Sandra Stubbs just for being my guest, as I have attended your event. You guys have been a guest to me, and I just consider it a privilege to just have the opportunity to speak with you, and hopefully that someone will pick up your information and they will figure out the Lady Silverstone's darkest hour, because everyone has a dark hour, and they can find God in that mess too, and that whatever we do in life, we have to finish it strong. I love that. And nonetheless, we are all made for more. There will be more event information out, because I believe that they're going to continue doing these events. So you'll get an opportunity to visit a Made for More event, and that's www.madeformore.net, and that's the number 4.
Yes.
So just check them out, because Marion's out there as well. They're all kind of partnered up together. So sometimes you got to get out there and work with other people. God gives you partners, work with those partners. So I'm Shemetris Vital, and this is another segment of Vital Statistics. What do we say? Be the difference, make the difference, because the difference is in what? It's in the change that you choose to make. I'll talk to you soon.